Hey everybody, welcome to the podcast. For your information,
Sorry. Open my mouth.
hi everybody. For your information,
I'm sorry, I wasn't even looking up. My bad.
no, no,
Okay,
no.
alright, I'm ready.
Hi everybody. For your information,
This is fluent in Japanese.
welcome to the podcast. My name is Aaron,
I'm Jess.
and welcome to chapter oh, five.
Mhm.
Chapter five. I was hopefully when we're recording this, there's no issues because my laptop is running out of storage.
Yep.
I just
Should be
have to.
fine, I think.
I think we'll be fine. It's not like our. I think the highest video was what we recorded was 6 GB.
Mhm.
And I just deleted League, which is 15 gigabytes off my laptop, which I didn't even know League was on my laptop.
Yeah, we'll be good, I think.
Okay. But anyways, how you doing today?
Um, Good.
I'm like so comfy. Like it's
It's
freezing in
actually
the basement
freezing.
right now. So obviously I have my Snuggie. She has like a capybara
Mhm.
blanket and I'm like snow Snuggie warm. Fella is like
Oh, I have my coat under here,
okay.
you can see it. Oh, you can't see your face, though.
It's fine. Yeah, we're just so comfy cozy. I'm about to knock out.
Yeah.
Bella's gonna knock out. I'm so jealous.
Yeah,
But anyways, how you been?
good, good. Trying to see what has been happening.
Chinese New Year is coming up. Do you do a lot?
It's true.
Sorry, not Chinese New Year. Lunar New Year is coming up. Do you
Yeah.
do anything special with your family or to celebrate?
We usually have a dinner before the New Year's. It's supposed to be like a family get together. So we do that. And then we have dinner as well the day of. And I think the day of dinner, we don't, yeah. And that's all we do. We don't do anything else.
Do you believe in any of the superstitions?
No. And I don't even really know them because we didn't really do it growing up.
Mm.
But I've heard of them here and there from like people who their parents like had them do. But do you?
I think I started doing them because our friends do them.
Oh,
For
really?
example, if like no sweeping, no cleaning the new year,
Okay.
no washing your hair New Year because like, you're washing away the luck, you're sweeping away the luck or money, something like that.
Yeah.
I never did that growing up, but I guess because I mean, there's no harm in doing it.
Yeah.
So, I started to develop that. One thing in my family though, so we do the same thing as you. We like kind of prep a few days before, and then on New Year's we just eat. And I'm not sure. I think I'm pretty sure vegetarian food too. But one thing that my parents go by is to pay off all your debts
Whew.
before the new year.
Okay, I see the logic in
Um,
that.
and I think because they're very superstitious in that is because one of the years, this was years ago, like probably back in like 2010, 2011,
Mhm.
when my house got remodeled, um, they just were late on paying, not late, but there
They
was an
had, like, a
issue.
balance.
There was an issue with our contractor. He like was a scammer and stuff. But like, I mean,
Mm,
we the house is done, but he was a scammer and stuff. And my parents were like, yeah, the reason why he ended up scamming us. I mean, he was a bad person, but he ended up scamming us and doing all that is because they didn't pay off all their debts. Like this includes like, just like even credit card debt, like a balance on your credit card, forget to pay back someone, like even like a couple bucks.
mm,
But if you because they didn't do that before entering Lunar New Year, you're gonna spend the rest of the year owing people money.
yeah, I see it.
Yeah. So that's something that not that I don't know if I believe that, but I definitely try to do it because I mean, granted, I hate owing people money anyways, but I try to enter the new year not owing people money, or at least I give myself wiggle room because
Mhm.
sometimes like, you can't control especially in this day and age,
Yeah,
you can't control when people Venmo request you, you know.
yeah.
But I try to pay back as much as I can. Yeah, because I just hate owing people money and
That's a
having
good
that
one.
weight and having people that weight over my head.
Throughout your debts before the new year. It's good.
You know.
But yeah, I've never heard of that one, but that's a good one. Yeah, I don't do any of the other ones. I know he said that he used to, growing up, not eat meat for a whole week, actually, which I don't know if I could do. But yeah, and he doesn't do it anymore. I think he just does
Yeah.
maybe a few days or 1 day,
Yeah.
just like us.
Lunar New Year used to be very big, um, in my family, like, as we like, when we were younger, but I feel like everything used to be more exciting, more intense when we were younger, like,
Mhm.
Thanksgiving, all the family got together, Christmas, there were so many presents, so many, like,
Yeah.
holidays, festivities,
Yeah.
and then nowadays, it's just religious get together. I mean, we try to, like, do as much as we can, but it definitely doesn't have the same pizzazz as it did when we were younger.
I was actually thinking about this recently. 'Cause what was it? I was watching The Kardashians. And do you watch The
I
Kardashians at
don't
all?
know.
Okay. So basically, like, in recent years, you know how the Kardashians have been having kids?
Yes.
There's, like, Northwest and, like, they all have kids now except,
Mhm,
I think Kendall doesn't. Yeah, Kendall's the only one. So anyways, um, basically every year for Christmas, it used to be, okay, we all go to one person's house. Like it might be Kris Jenner's house and all the babies and kids come over and everyone has Christmas there. And then now one of the topics in one of the recent episodes was like, now that everyone's getting older, so like Kim has 4 kids and they might have their own like little family traditions and like Courtney has kids, same thing. And they don't all have to go to one person's house Christmas morning to open all the gifts. So now they do, each individual family maybe wakes up, opens like gifts from Santa, and does their own family traditions, and then they come together later on in the day and celebrate as entire family. And I was like thinking about that because I'm like, yeah, what like I remember when I was younger, we would have like gatherings with the cousins and like it would be a whole thing like for holidays. But now everyone's older, everyone's kind of like having their own life. And I was thinking about how it just, like, recycles, I think, every generation.
mhm,
So, like, once I start having kids, be like, I'll come together with my cousins, and
mhm.
it'll be a whole thing, but, yeah, right now, everyone's doing their own thing.
Yeah. I will say when I went to my uncle's
Mhm.
this year, and I'm not really that close with my uncle or that side. He had a child. I have a new cousin.
Mm,
That's I think he's around, like, maybe 2 years now,
yeah,
and there are a few kids on my mom's side, and holidays just hit different with kids because, like, nowadays, because we're such adults, it's like, we do have our own lives going, but even though we wanna be with family, sometimes the adults, like, the actual, like, full-grown adults don't know what to get us for Christmas because I honestly
yeah,
don't need anything from them, like, spend money on your own kids, you know?
yeah,
But then with other kids, like, actual kids in the family now, it's like you wanna get them all the toys,
mhm.
all everything that and the excitement when they just open it is just so, like, genuine, so pure.
It's just different. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, so it was just so cute seeing all of them open their presents, like, "Oh my god, look what I got." They got, like, those little toy cars, some of the girls got, like, princess stuff, and it was just so genuine to see, so pure-hearted.
Yeah, yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Why are we talking about holidays or Christmas? It's
I don't know.
it's February. Anyways, before we even started filming, we were just chatting, and honestly, I was, like, going through our messages, and it's just crazy to believe how we even became friends. It's not obviously, it's not weird or, like,
Mhm.
how, but
It's kinda random.
it is random under the circumstances,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah, like, I was going through our chats. So in the beginning, you were trying to sell me snake hip tickets, and I'm pretty sure this was House of Blues maybe, because this was back in
Oh, that
August
sounds about right.
of 2018, and it was 18 plus,
Yeah,
and
that sounds
I
that
was
sounds
not
right.
21 then. I was
Mhm.
turning 21 that following November, but I was gonna be abroad, so it didn't matter if I turned 21 because you can drink at 18 there. And then after that, I looked at I didn't even end up going. And then all of a sudden, we played, like, Words with Friends, God knows how long, and then I
Yeah.
think you got me into it, and then I played with my other friends about it, and then I was looking at the timestamps, and you would think it's, like, jumping, and, like,
And dates.
and dates, but then I asked you about something that I guess it was drama one of the nights that you went out,
Mhm.
but I wasn't there. But someone asked me about, like, "Oh my god, did you hear this about Jess?" And I'm like, "No." Do you want me to ask her? Even though I was not even remotely close to you then,
Mhm.
but obviously they knew me because mutual friends.
Mhm.
And so I'm like, if you want me, I can ask. And then she was like, yeah, can you please ask? So I was like, hey, like, so what happened last night? And you were like, how did you find out? And I'm like, answer the question first. Do you remember that?
Vaguely.
Yeah. But I was like looking through that, and then I think that's just how it started. And again, I'm reading it, I was showing it to you, and it just ended up being such a constant talk of
Mhm.
us just yapping about everything and anything.
I was about to
And
say that, yeah.
yeah, if you show me that now, it would have been weird considering the circumstances at that time. But I guess it just kind of shows that like once you click with someone, you kind of just click. And
Mhm.
I think that's how I felt with you.
Yeah, we've been yapping since day one.
Actually.
And, like, I've thought about it. I've thought about, like, why we yap so well together. I'm trying to be able to, like, differentiate why we yap so well together beside or compared to, like, other people
Mhm.
that are still my friends, and I honestly think I obviously would feel comfortable talking a lot with any of my friends, which I
Mhm.
do, but I'm, like, trying to figure out, like, what makes our friendship more yappable, if you know what I mean,
No, I get that.
and I don't know if I know why.
Yeah. And sometimes you don't need to know why. Sometimes it just has to make sense to us.
I think I might know why.
Oh, why?
So you know how you're a psych are you a psych major?
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the things we yap about is, like, dissecting things,
Mhm.
behaviors,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
And I think, like, we can bounce off of each other well. Maybe that's why?
Yeah.
You're the only psych major I know.
Really? Oh, because 'cause you're I forgot. You went to a whole all business school.
Yeah.
Oh, I never thought of it that way, actually.
Not that, like, business people are always are not analytical, but, like,
Yeah.
I think I inherently have an interest in actually, like, what a psych major would be. I just, like, never pursued that,
Mhm.
but it's all very interesting to me.
Yeah. It was always I mean, I didn't go into psych. I was a biochem major first, and
Mhm.
then something shifts, and so I went to, like, psych neuroscience. Because like I mean, like you said, I've always been interested in the brain,
Mhm.
but I just never really thought like, I wanted to become a therapist, but
I did too.
I did not wanna go back to school
Mm.
after graduation
Mhm.
because I can't do schooling,
Same.
and I actually don't know what the prerequisites are to become a therapist, because if I had to deal with more schooling, either master's, PhD, or anything remotely about learning, then I can't do it. Because I learn for myself. I don't test well and I don't learn well if it's taught through a course.
Mm.
But I can if I can learn myself, that'd be fine, but no one's gonna hire me as a therapist if I don't have the credentials,
Mhm.
which is not wrong. Like, if I were to like seek out a therapist, I would want them to have the credentials too.
Yeah.
But I just know for myself, I'm not going to meet those credentials,
Mhm.
or I'm just gonna hate myself doing it because I hated school. I loved like dorming, the social aspect of it, but
The academic part you
the
did.
academic part I did not like.
Yeah.
It's not that I hated learning, it's just like I just
School's hard.
yeah.
I don't like school either. I don't school well. Like, I didn't fail, but it does not come easy to me, I'd say. It's hard for me to focus, I think.
On top of that, like bouncing off of that, I also feel like I could potentially have undiagnosed ADHD.
Mm.
Um, Similar to what we were actually talking about at your place a couple weeks ago or last week or something. How me and the guys were saying how we talk to each other. No, we talk to ourselves in our heads. But then
Oh,
you and
yeah.
the girls were like, "No, we don't talk to each other in our like, we don't talk to ourselves in our heads." And
Yeah.
like, what does that mean? For you guys, at least.
I think it was, like, whether you have an inner voice or not. That was
Yes,
the topic.
yes.
Yeah, I don't really have, like, a dialogue in my head with myself, but I'm just if anything, if I'll, like, think in phrases
Mhm.
for, like, what action needs to be done, or if I really need to focus on something, then maybe they'll have some dialogue to, like, basically talk me through it. Kinda like how last time I was talking about if I'm, like, super anxious about something, like, super nervous and I need to talk myself out of it, then I'll be, like, talking to myself. But other than that, like, day to day, at least vocalizing in my
I feel like I'm constantly having a voice in my head. Like, it's never empty. And even at times where I'm like, "Oh my god, I don't there's nothing that's coming to my head." There's it's it's like there's so much in my head that
Mhm,
I can't pick out what to say, what to do. So
mhm,
times I freeze up and don't know what to say is because there's so much going on,
mhm,
not that there's nothing.
yeah.
And I just never known how
Hmm,
to, like, process, I guess. 'Cause I thought that was normal for everyone to, like, always talk to yourself, I guess, and, like, never have an empty thought.
oh. I'm trying to, like, think if I have a voice in my head.
Another another topic about it is, have you heard the phrase aphantasia before?
Mm-mm.
It's apparently, I don't know the exact definition, but it's like you can't see or you can't imagine. It's not like you can't dream, but you can't imagine. And I'm wondering if that also ties in play with, like, potentially undiagnosed ADHD.
You can't imagine.
So that's what I thought.
Oh,
Why'd you think it like that?
I'm just shook that if that's true.
So if you tell me right now, imagine an apple.
Uh-huh,
Or okay, let me tell you. Imagine an apple.
okay.
Can you? The
Yeah.
audience,
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
can everyone imagine an apple?
Yeah,
What are you imagining?
you know?
What type of apple is it? Or what
A
color is it?
red one.
What does it look like?
Um, Kinda looks like a red delicious apple.
Okay. So you have specifics. If you tell me to, like, I'm closing my eyes, picture an apple, I can tell you it's a red apple.
Okay.
Only because I've seen an apple so many times that
Okay,
I
yeah.
know what it is, but I can't see it in my head.
Oh, huh?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Like, when I close my eyes.
The apple literally overlays your face for me.
Really?
Yeah.
No, but
That's why I said I'm looking at it.
am I red?
No.
No, I know, but, like, I can't see that. Closing my eyes, all I see is, like, dark. Open my eyes, I just physically see what's around me. I do not see an apple. You tell me, and Matt, like, that's why these, like, self-help books or these motivational things where it's like meditation. Oh, imagine yourself in a meadow with, like, wind tree blowing. I know what a meadow looks like. I know what trees blowing look like. So I can tell you how it looks. It's green, it's flowy, the air is going, because
Yeah.
that's what I know.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine it. I cannot see it right now. All I
What?
like right now, if you tell me to imagine it, I'm trying my hard, but all I see is my computers.
What?
So that's technically what aphantasia is. You can't imagine. But
That's crazy.
but then I'm like, wait, I can't have it because if I'm really into a book I'm reading, for example, the I mean, it's been a while since I've read a book, but
Yeah.
I remember when I was younger reading the Percy Jackson book, Jackson and the Olympians by
No.
Rick Riordan.
No, I didn't read.
Really? But it's a lot of, like, fantasy books
Okay.
or fiction books, fiction
Oh, you gotta
fantasy.
imagine those.
So if I'm, like, really into it, I'm like, "Oh my god, I love reading this," because it's like I'm playing a movie in my head.
Oh, so you can imagine.
I can,
Oh,
but I'm wondering if it's like, how what I said, maybe it ties into my, like, undiagnosed ADHD, is
yeah.
because if I'm myself am immersed into it, I can imagine it. Which is why when TV shows when books adapted to TV shows, I'm like, "That's not how I at all imagine it."
Yeah, that's like everybody.
But if you tell me straight up, "Imagine this, imagine that," I can't. Which is I don't know why
Hmm,
that is.
interesting. You need, like, more description to be able to form the
No, but even if you give me a list, it's a red delicious apple with a bruise on the side and it's falling off a cliff.
Can't?
I cannot see that.
It just flashed before my eyes as you said it.
Like, it doesn't.
What?
Like, but the thing is, because I know all the aspects of what the apple looks like, what a bruised apple looks like.
Yeah. You're just describing what you know versus
Yeah.
what you're actually seeing in the moment.
Like, for example, if I close my eyes, I cannot picture you, but I know what you look like,
Oh,
so I
interesting.
can say it.
Hmm.
Or even if you any of our friends, you say, "Imagine this person," and I could tell you, but the thing is, if I don't know them, then I can't imagine them. Even if I've seen their face once, but if I don't know them like that, I can't imagine them. So that's why it's so hard for me to be like, "Hey, do you remember this person?" I'm like, "No,"
Hmm.
because I don't know. Like, I haven't seen them enough to, like, ingrain their
Yeah.
yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. But it's crazy to me that people like you actually can, like you said, with your eyes open, overlay your imagination over me.
Literally, when you said an apple falling off the cliff is right here, and the apple's like
Yeah, and when people say
falling off next to you.
I actually thought people lied. When they're like, "Oh, can you imagine this?" I'm like they're like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Why are you guys all
You're like,
lying?"
okay, sure.
Yeah. Like, I can, I guess, imagine it, but that because me imagining was just me describing it.
Interesting.
Or maybe that's what it is, and I'm just overthinking it. I can't see it.
Literally, the apple went from here and it went like that off the cliff.
Yeah, so I definitely things I wanna, like, dive deeper into
Yeah,
because
you said that might be a sign of undiagnosed ADHD.
no, I'm saying if
Oh.
that correlates.
Oh, okay.
Because,
Yeah,
again,
you should look into that.
I
That'd be
can
cool.
imagine if I read a book, but
Yeah.
if you're telling me to do all this stuff meditation-wise, maybe if it's someone telling me what to do, then I can't imagine it, whereas if it's involuntarily doing it myself.
Other stuff can you not do that normal people can?
I've actually always wanted to go to a doctor to get diagnosed to see if I even had ADHD, but apparently, I'm pretty sure it's kinda uncommon, not uncommon, it's harder to diagnose adults with ADHD, and it's not an actual diagnosis, it's just a test.
Mhm. I think I did hear something like
Yeah.
that. Or you're supposed to be diagnosed as a kid.
Yeah. As I was saying, for ADHD, there's medication for it. So I'm wondering, like, 'cause my some of my our friends have ADHD, and they said that medication works on them. So I'm wondering if the medication would ever help me, like, quiet my brain and
Yeah.
make me feel some type of different, I don't know, like a revelation, of how things are in the world. Because right now, to me, the world is so not the actual world. Well, yes, the actual
Yeah.
world, but my head is just so noisy. So I'm wondering, like, if I take medication, it would just like quiet, you know?
Yeah, I guess it doesn't hurt to try, like, bring it up to your doctor, see if you do have, like, signs of it based on whatever, like, test they have,
Yeah,
and then if you do end up getting prescribed, then you'll know, like, you can try the medication.
yeah. I
Should be
want to
pretty
know
self.
if I can like take the test myself because isn't that like a very long test?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
Can't be that long, right?
yeah.
I don't know.
And I'm wondering if with the guys that were at your place, because they were like, oh, they even thought they had ADHD. Um, and again, if I think I have it, we all have an inner voice, but you and the girls didn't. So it's like,
But I think she mentioned he has an inner voice. He doesn't have it. Or he
oh,
doesn't think he does. I don't know.
I mean, also maybe inner voice is not the right word.
Like,
Because
you just hear noise.
mm, I don't hear noise. It's like I think it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah.
But that also just leads to like maybe it's not inner voice, but it's also at the same time how people just do things or how they act. With all the noise that I like think, and not even that I'm thinking the noise, but with everything that's been happening in my head, sometimes I get really self-conscious of how I get perceived in a social setting. Because I don't know about you, but
Mhm.
I feel like I'm definitely an introvert now. And excuse me. And it's just hard for me, not including, like, our own friends, because I actually do think there's a difference being an extrovert and introvert with your own friends and in social settings. But I'm such an introvert now that everything in a social setting, everything just gets to my head.
Mm,
Because I used to be in high school into college, and even a little bit after college, probably because of COVID, I used to be such an extrovert, you know?
yeah.
And then I think that's pretty normal though. Ever since COVID happened, I mean, we were quarantined for what, 2 years?
Mhm.
Quarantined for 2 years, and then no, lockdown for 2 years, and then we were still, like, the society was still reopening. And even then, like, I was such an introvert, and then I became an extrovert again, probably when COVID reopened, because that's what everyone wanted to do, is to
Yeah.
go out. And then I became an introvert again once we kind of settled into our own groups.
Is it true that you can, like, switch I think I've heard that before, but I don't know if that's true. You can, like, switch between introvert, extrovert depending on, like, your stage of life? 'Cause I think I might have jumped around. What's that test? Like, the
Ye
myers-briggs
Yes.
test? Because I remember taking it for the first time in high school. I think I was an introvert. I mean, I must have been. I was definitely, like, more quiet and shy in high school. And then I think at one point I retook it. Maybe when I was in college, I was an extrovert. And then I took it again recently. Maybe I took it again in between, but I took it again recently and I'm an introvert again, apparently. So,
Yeah. I haven't taken that test in a while. Not a while, I, like, take it here and there, but the last time I took it, I remember, I was an INFJ.
me too. INFJT, apparently.
I actually don't know what my last one is.
Okay.
I think I have it somewhere
T
on my
is
notes.
T
Let
is
me just
turbulent,
double check.
apparently.
Turbulent. Are we Oh, I am too! INFJT.
Are you serious?
Do you know what did it tell you what percentages you are?
71% turbulent.
I'm 83. Wait, what about the other ones? So
Okay, start with
INF
the I.
I'm so I think this is the reason why I also I like you said, you alternate between extrovert, introvert, because 'cause I'm 57% introverted.
Okay, I this is 64%.
Okay. What about
64% introverted.
N? You like how I had kept it I use my notes app, like, for on my iPhone or my Mac for everything. So that's how I pulled it up so fast.
Yeah, I kept the tab open.
Damn. No wonder why your phone's so slow sometimes.
Um, is N just the next letter?
Yes, I think N is intuition.
Yeah, I'm in 54% intuitive. What are you?
I'm 57%.
Wait, hold on. Actually, sorry, as we go along, let me read what it means.
Okay.
So I'm 64% introverted. Um, Introverted means likely prefers fewer yet deep and meaningful social interactions and feels drawn to calmer environments,
Mhm.
which I think I agree with that. I feel like I haven't made a new friend in like forever.
No, I feel that.
And I think that's part of being introverted because I
Uh,
hang with the same
yeah.
people,
I
which
get
I
what
find very deep and
Yes.
meaning.
Yes. I get what you mean, though, like, I personally do wanna make new friends,
Hmm.
but how?
Yeah.
You know?
I mean,
But because I mean, I can't speak for you,
yeah.
but because I feel so introverted, I don't know how to connect with strangers now.
Yeah.
I don't really count meeting mutual friends. Like, if you had a friend I don't know and we met, yes, if it became close to them, yes, that's a new friend, but I guess I never made a friend with a complete stranger in a long time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, me too. But
Yeah.
even like that example you gave where it's like a friend of a friend, I've
Yeah.
stopped giving as much effort, which is
Mm.
not good for making new friends. Um, but I think that's why I'm more introverted now.
Mhm.
Because I remember being extroverted at some point in college, but like in college you have to meet new people
Yeah.
and you have to make new friends to have friends. So um I think back then I was just used to being uncomfortable with that and used to like pushing myself. But I think like yeah, COVID didn't help. And after that I was just like I'm back to kind of my natural state, which is just being close with the people that I already know. Obviously, trust. Especially because I had my extroverted phase, I made the friends that I have now, and now I'm just like, "Yep, I got my friends."
Yes, agreed.
Um, but yeah, that's what introverted is, and then the second one was, intuitive, and that means likely very imaginative and open-minded, focusing on hidden meanings and distant possibilities.
I'm laughing because that's what we legit talked about
Yes.
beforehand. It's how we, like, dive deep into
Yes.
everything that you just said.
Yep. I would say, yeah, I guess I am. Am I imaginative? I guess so. I think I'm open-minded.
I mean, why wouldn't you be?
I don't know.
I mean, do you see things black and white, or is there always a gray area?
Um,
Or, okay, better question. Is every scenario black and white, or is there always a gray area, no matter what it is?
I tend to see a lot of gray.
Mhm.
I it doesn't mean I won't have an opinion, but I tend to see a lot of gray. Yeah.
Which means open-minded.
Yeah, that's great. So the next one is the nature one, which I am feeling. 78% feeling.
73% for me.
Damn. It means likely values emotional expression and sensitivity, prioritizing empathy, social harmony, and cooperation. Yep, that's very
Sound
accurate.
yeah, pretty accurate.
Next one is tactics. So I'm 57% judging.
Oh, we know. What am I? What do you say you were?
57% judging.
Damn,
Why are you more?
I'm 68.
Oh, we know. This means likely decisive, thorough, and highly organized. Values clarity and prefers planning to spontaneity. It's true. Honestly, if I took it again, I feel like I'd be higher on this.
Really? I feel like if I took that again, I'd be lower.
I could believe that.
Okay, well, that's why I'm also,
Oh, I'm not decisive.
that's why I'm saying, like, I feel like I, I teeter towards the middle for all these because I switch one way or the other sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially for this one, I do like planning. Like, I love planning in advance, knowing what to do. I mean, we're both very type A people, but at the same time, if it's like, hey, if I'm free and they're like, someone's like, hey, want to go hang out tonight? Want to do something tonight? Or something last minute? I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Like, cause I also like that too. I love being spontaneous if I have the option to. Like,
Yeah.
I would feel like I would rarely say no unless I'm tired. But even then, I feel like even though I'm physically and mentally tired, I won't say no, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That
You
actually
prioritize doing that spontaneous.
yeah. It actually brings me to a point where being the whole introvert and extrovert, how people say extroverts get their energy feeding off other people's energies, whereas introverts recharge by being themselves. Have you ever felt drained before that you had to charge your social.
Only if I'm around people I'm not close to or I don't know. Then yes, actually. So if I think about like networking events is like my ultimate like drainer.
Mhm,
Like I never want to do a networking event because it takes so much out of me that I hate it so much. But networking with people I know, like at work, is different.
mhm,
It's like
okay.
it's like blind networking events or it's there's too many people and I'm forced to talk with like a million strangers. Like that's where I get really
But
drained.
have you ever
That's
been
pretty strict for
drained
me.
with friends?
No,
Okay, because
unless I didn't like them.
but
Then
then why are they your friend?
yeah, they'd be a friend.
Oh, but because whenever I see people like, "Oh, like, I gotta go, like, my social battery is down," or if people, like, are in a party and they kinda, like, shut down because yeah, like, my social battery is drained. I get that because 'cause you're just talking, and it's a party, so, like, you have to be kinda upbeat and stuff. But I have never felt drained before.
Mhm,
I guess, like you said, with being with friends.
mhm, same, yeah.
When I was at work and, like, obviously I was in office, stuff like that, I was drained. But if any of my friends asked me to hang out afterwards, and unless I'm actually tired, like, as in, like, I wanna go to bed,
Yeah,
then I'm gonna say yes, because that's not draining to me.
I think that's why college is kind of hard for me to balance, actually. If I were to do it again, I think I'd have a little bit more discipline because it was actually really distracting. And, like, I loved it, but it was really distracting sometimes from, like, studying, which is, like, your friends are literally around you all the time 24/7.
Yeah,
Someone's always down to hang out, someone's always free, and it was just, like, a big distraction for me.
yeah. And maybe that's why too, because in college, we've never or at least I never studied alone. I was always with someone. The thing
Yeah.
I'm also very comfortable in silence with the right people too, which
Mhm.
is why maybe to me that's not draining. Because
Yeah.
if it was just us 2 and, like, just sitting, say we had a very long day and we just happened to be at the same place, whatever, I wouldn't feel like I'm drained because we I feel comfortable just, like,
Yeah.
being in the same like, being comfortable in silence.
Yeah. No, yeah, me too.
Yeah. But that's why I never understood the whole extrovert and introvert thing. So that's why I'm like, am I an extrovert then? Because I prefer to be with people because it's, I guess, more fun or the company is nice, but I don't feel like I'm recharging.
Yeah. No, same.
I actually never felt like I
I don't
needed
I
to
don't really
charge.
yeah, I don't really need alone time.
Yeah,
If anything, like I said, if I was, like, at a networking event, I was, like, really tired,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess in that case, I guess I'd wanna be alone, but honestly, if I had the option to hang out with friends instead, like, let's say I left a networking event and I'm like, "Damn, that was, like, really draining." If it was between going home and then hanging out with, like, my close friends, I'd probably just go hang out with my close
No,
friends. Like, I
exactly.
don't need to, like, then be alone.
Yeah.
I don't need that alone time.
Yeah, like, if I'm at work, I'm talking every day, all day, like, presenting, and then I'm like, "Oh, like, I don't wanna be, like, tired." I'm still calling, like, you or someone, FaceTiming, be like,
Yeah.
"This is my day, like, what's up with you?" Like, catching up.
Mhm.
It's like, I'm never like, know that phrase, like, "You'll sleep when you're dead."
Yeah.
As I mean, as I actually hate that quote, but I do resonate with it because that's sometimes I'm like, "You know what? I'm gonna sacrifice all this stuff to hang out with friends
Mhm.
because I can always sleep later," you know?
Yeah. I used to be more like that, but as I'm getting older, I actually have been getting decent sleep lately. Like, I
Really?
got 8 hours last night, over 8 hours last night, which is unheard of when I was younger.
No, I still can't get 8 hours. Wait, 8 hours straight?
Well, okay, I say over 8 hours because I'm pretty sure I slept at 11:30, and usually before I fall asleep, I set an alarm for 8 hours later. Woke up at 7:30, but then I was like, "This is too early," and then I kind of, like, half dozed till, like, 8:30, so I think it was a little over 8. But yeah.
Yeah, no, I have never slept straight before.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, I think the most I've slept in one night straight was maybe 5 hours. I have been sleeping better though with my CPAP machine, but it's also like, I'm also not taking care of it as I should. Like,
Oh,
I should be filling it up with
distilled.
distilled water,
Mhm.
um, when it runs out. I have to clean it every day, and, like,
Oh, really? Every day?
yeah. Oh, I mean, I clean the mask, but, like,
That's a lot of
apparently
work.
I'm supposed to clean the tube every day, and I'm like, "I'm not
I didn't
cleaning
know
the."
that. That's
Yeah,
mad work.
it's a lot of work. I mean, granted, I haven't, and I feel fine. Like, I'm still sleeping, but
Wait, so has it improved? Like, are you sleeping more than 5 hours now with the CPAP?
I'm not sure it was a CPAP or a combination of everything. My CPAP, my, um, like, working out, like, losing weight,
Yeah.
because I also know that.
Probably everything kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I maybe because I thought when I got my CPAP machine, it would have been like a switch, like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna
Yeah.
wake up a new person," and I didn't. It
Didn't.
actually took a while for me to get used to it,
Yeah.
because before insurance tracks it. So, I have to pay for it, and then, like,
Oh,
because
like, you actually have to be using it.
I have to use it every day for 4 hours, and I have to use it, I think 27 out of 30/31 days, which means I can only skip 4 days a month,
Mhm.
and if I don't, then, like, insurance doesn't cover it.
They're basically like, you get 1 night per weekend where you're too fucked up to put it on.
B basically, and,
That's so funny.
I don't think it was really hard in the beginning. I would say I tried to cheat before. It's hard to cheat with a CPAP machine, I will say. Like,
Yeah, never good.
I tried to, like, put it on, I tried to put it on this pillow before and, like, put the mask on because I just did not wanna use it, but I didn't wanna pay for it, like, that much 'cause they're expensive.
And I can tell.
Yeah. It also just makes a big noise because it's, like, suctioned,
Yeah.
but, I mean, it's also I'm not used to wearing something on my face when I'm
Mhm.
sleeping,
Yeah, that takes adjusting.
but it has helped. I'm glad I stuck with it, and I think it's been a year or 2 now on me on it.
Mhm. Oh, it's been that long? Yeah, I guess so, yeah. Because I remember you had it when you were home.
Oh, wait, no. I had it yeah, 2 years because I got it when I switched insurances, and I had to switch insurance when I turned 26.
Mhm.
Damn. I remember that was also really hard. I never had to, like, worry about, um, insurance before, and then when I hit 26, I'm like, "Damn," 'cause I was still seeing my pediatrician.
No, me too. I didn't switch till I was 28, maybe?
I mean, but you had a reason.
Eh,
Like, he knew you and your family so well.
yeah, but every year he'd be like, "So, you've been looking for a new one?" And then COVID hit, and he was super nice. He's like, "I know, like, it's really hard to find a doctor. Just keep coming here." And I was like I think at that point, I was already it was mid-20s. I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
thanks."
I only switched pediatricians is because my pediatrician no, I didn't switch pediatricians. I found a PCP because my pediatrician left. So I had to anyways.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's hard to find a new doctor, and I only found my PCP now is because my friend recommended her. She's great,
Mhm.
but my friend recommended her, so I'm like, "Sure, why not?"
I have
And she was
the
down the street from my house, back home.
Oh, that's nice. I have the same, PCP as my mom.
Aw, that's
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah, my mom recommended her, so I was like, "Oh, okay." Um, but it was funny when I was still seeing my pediatrician because I'd go in to the waiting room and it would be like literal babies. They're like sick, they're crying, and I'm over here just sitting by myself waiting to get called.
They probably think you're a mom.
Yeah, they're probably like, where's your kid?" Maybe like coloring books and stuff in the waiting room. Come- Okay, anyway, so the last letter
Oh my god, I forgot we were talking about that,
is identity, and ours is turbulent. I'm 71%
and I think I was around there.
around there. That's likely self-conscious, sensitive to stress, success-driven, perfectionistic, and eager to improve.
Oh. Oh! Damn, they made turbulence sound so bad with that word.
I know, right?
I actually agree with all that, considering I mean, I think it's been a while since I've taken it, but I still feel like INFJ is pretty accurate to me.
Yeah, I mean, sounds like me. Hold on. I'm trying to see what the A is because it's A or T.
Assertive?
Yeah, assertive. Ass- Assertive individuals are self-assured, even-tempered, and resistant to stress. So that's B. He has to be an A.
Oh, I'm not an A at all.
Yeah.
Resistant to stress? That must be so nice.
Did I tell you? So he went and did his eye procedure a couple days ago,
Uh-huh.
and basically similar to LASIK, it was called ICL. I don't know what that means, but something similar to LASIK, and to give him, perfect vision. So we went to do that a couple days ago, and apparently they can give you Xanax to take because I think you have to be, like, awake for it. I'm sure they do some numbing, but, like, you have to be awake, which, like, I could never ever do. That just sounds horrible because they, like, hold open your eyes and do whatever to your
Uh-huh.
eyeballs.
I can't do that either.
No, I could
Anything
no.
I can't even put on contacts.
Yeah. If I ever had to, thank God I don't have to, but if I ever have to, I'm just doing glasses,
Do you
like,
have 20/20?
yeah.
Must be nice.
Yeah, I can see for free. Um, but yeah, one of the options is they can give you Xanax. I think it just probably chills him out,
Mhm.
so that he's not as stressed about literally the thing going like this in the eyeballs. And apparently he went in, and I just like waited in the waiting room. He went in, came back out, and he was like totally fine because I think one of the side effects is like he'd be like loopy or super tired or whatever. He was totally fine, and he was like, "Yeah, I just, like, didn't take the Xanax," because he went in and the nurse or whatever asked if he needed something for his anxiety, and he went, "I don't get anxious." And they're like, "Oh, okay." And he just raw dogged it, the whole procedure with nothing. Well, I'm sure, like, they did numbing
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shit,
yeah.
but, like, nothing for his anxiety. He just was like this the entire time.
Damn, I would have asked for a double dose.
I
Like,
would be like, "Just put me to sleep." I don't think they can, but I'd be like, "Please." Just knock me out.
Oh, wait, so 1, can he see without glasses now?
He was a little blurry yesterday because he was after the procedure, and then I think today he said it was, like, a little bit blurry, but he can already see pretty well.
Wow.
Yeah. He woke up seeing today.
Wow. Alright, 2, I mean, how much did it cost, you know?
Like 8,000, give or take, something like that.
I actually don't know if that's considered expensive or not compared to LASIK. Wait, so what's the difference?
I couldn't tell you. I
Oh.
have no idea. It was something because his, like, eye is not a good candidate for LASIK, something in his eyes,
Oh.
I don't know.
And then 3, it must be so nice not getting anxious.
Oh,
Or
he's built different.
I know. Like, I mean, maybe he's just very secure in that medical field, but I have met people who are
He's
who
like that all the time.
and I'm jealous of that.
See, okay. It says assertive individuals are self-assured, even-tempered, resistant to stress. They don't worry too much, but this is different from apathy. They aim for goals and want successful results, but they typically won't let nervousness color the path to their accomplishments. They're unlikely to spend a lot of time thinking about their past actions or choices. Must be nice.
They what?
They're unlikely to
Oh,
spend,
unlikely.
yeah, which is different from me.
I know. I'm
I will
const
replay conversation
Oh, same. It's like you
over and
replay it
over.
and then you say, "Oh, I could have done that better. I should have said this to this person."
Me, every time I have an argument, I, like, freeze up, and then later on, I'm like, "Damn, I should have said this
No.
line."
I know.
Assertive personality types learn lessons from their personal histories, but they see little purpose in entertaining the same regrets again and again. However, problems may arise for them if their confidence turns into overconfidence. Assertive individuals may gloss over problems or details that can interfere with their goals and desired results. They may lean toward assuming all will be positive. Assertive people also sometimes presume they are free to do much more than others would allow or tolerate. If overconfident, these personality types may come to believe their confidence overshadows what others want.
Is that right?
This is cool. 94% of those with the assertive identity say they have a healthy ego compared to 58% of those with a turbulent identity. Isn't that so cool?
That is. And that
Because I would so like overthink and be like, and land somewhere in the middle.
of what?
Oh, sorry. I would be more likely to not say I have a healthy ego. Like, I
Oh,
wouldn't be so,
yeah.
like, absolute about it.
Yeah. I'm actually and that's something that could be a problem with us.
Yes.
I'm never absolute about anything in my life.
Yes, me too.
So if you'd be like, would even if someone says, "Would you say you're a good person?" I'll be like, "Well,
I'm not
yeah, yeah, but like, who's really a great person, you know?"
Yes.
Like, if they say like you're a bad person, I'll be like, No, but like I have done bad things.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I'm never positive about or certain about one thing or the other. And if
Yeah.
someone asks me, "Do you have a healthy ego?" Which I'm like, "What is a healthy ego, anyways?" Yeah, because
But that's why I see the gray in things.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I also see the gray in things just because I'm always trying to see other the other person's point of view
Mhm,
or play devil's advocate.
mhm,
But at the same time, though, that could be bad in terms
mhm,
of like what as you're talking to me about something, I have to assess your situation. Okay, do you need me to just listen right now? Or do you actually not want help is not the right word, or do you want to actually get another perspective? So sometimes if someone does ask me for either advice or they come to me with a problem they have,
mhm,
I either have to assess it or just straight up ask them like, hey, like question, do you actually want me to like give you advice? Do you want me to provide insights? Or do you want me to just listen right now?
mhm.
Because I can definitely listen to you yap, vent, however much you want.
Yeah.
But if you want to give, if I want to, if you want me to give you insights and advice, I'm going to look at it in the bigger picture holistically and try to see both sides. Sometimes there is only one side, you know,
Mhm.
but if it's regarding another person's actions, then I am thinking like, what did they do or what did you do? How did you say it? Because you're telling me one thing, but what do I know what actually happened because I wasn't there?
Yeah, there's always another side.
There is always another side. And
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, sometimes things are black and white.
Yeah, I agree.
But even in the black and white situations, I am just trying to get the other person's point of view
Yeah,
just to see the why.
yeah.
Because sometimes when people do things,
I love knowing the why
yes,
people
yes,
do.
even if they're like such a bad person,
Yeah,
and
that's why I love serial killer documentaries.
I don't watch documentaries, but I love that for you. But at the same time, I actually, you can give me insight on this. For those serial killer documentaries, the why. I'm sure a part of it is because they're neurologically imbalanced. Is that the right
Yeah, I
word?
think it could be. Yeah, sometimes
Yeah.
they're or not some most of the time, they're
Yeah.
probably like a psychopath.
Yeah. So, are there, for lack of a better term, normal people that do bad things? And then that's where I get the why from. Like, why are they doing bad things if they're quote unquote normal? But I guess that's such a broad spectrum of
Yeah.
what is considered normal and not. Because then there's that nature versus nurture, of
Mhm.
how
Yeah.
someone's brought up and then their environment.
Yeah. Because I know a lot of documentaries will explore basically, they'll kinda look at the bigger picture, look at their upbringing, maybe, like, events through their childhood or even into adulthood to see if anything kind of shows that they did what they did.
Mhm.
But, I mean, I think it's hard to say because every serial killer is different too. So, I I I
Yeah.
don't think there's anything, like, concrete through,
Mhm.
like, studies to say, like, this is what causes it. I'm sure they have common traits, like, they might not feel empathy, or they can get away with high stress environments because you're literally killing somebody and
Yeah.
having to, like, hide the body. But it's still interesting.
Yeah. I actually saw on TikTok like a few years ago, and it was a time where, I mean, again, I don't know if people are just doing it for like the clout or the views, but some people are saying, yeah, I'm an actual, is it sociopath or psychopath? It's legit that they actually don't feel emotion. It's,
Mm,
you know how I was saying
maybe.
how like I can describe things, but I can't imagine it?
Yes.
They were saying how they know when to laugh, they know when to quote unquote feel happy, feel sad for someone, but they themselves are not going to feel the actual emotion.
Okay, so it says psychopathy is generally deemed innate, so genetic, calculated, and emotionally detached, while socio
Sociopath?
yeah, but when they add the Y, how do you pronounce that?
Psychopathy and sociopathy?
Soc sociopathy.
Yeah, I'm
Why does it
pretty
sound
sure.
weird?
Sociopathy?
Because this is psychopathy, but then how do you say
Wait, what is
isn't that psycho
psychop? Oh, I said psychopathy.
okay, but how do I say so it's sociopathy? That sounds
Yeah.
so weird.
I actually don't think it's psychopathy. I think it's psychopathy. Psychopathy. I can't.
Should I
Okay, just go on.
I'm sorry. I literally, like, was looking at I'm like, "How to say that?" Okay. So the other one is often viewed as environmentally driven, like trauma, leading to impulsive, erratic behavior. So psychopaths often have a biological genetic predisposition, which is lower amygdala activity, which I have high amygdala activity apparently. I like looked into this.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, because it says people with like high anxiety.
Uh-huh.
It's like this like little tiny part in your
Yes.
brain.
Yeah, I know that.
Um, it be active for me.
Okay.
I think that's also your like flight or flight, fight or flight response.
Mhm.
It like lights up. Yeah, that's me. That's me.
Yeah.
But not all psychopaths could be serial killers. I
Yes.
think that's a myth
So,
because there's a lot of
is it a
psychopaths.
thing where it's like all serial killers are psychopaths, but not all psychopaths are serial killers?
Wait, that just reminded me of something.
What?
Have you ever have you heard Have you ever heard of,
All rectangles are squares, but not all squares are rectangles.
not not all not all pee-pee time is poo-poo time, but all poo-poo time is
What?
have you heard of that? Have you ever heard of
I don't know what.
that? Not all pee-pee time is poo-poo time, but all poo-poo time is pee-pee time.
I have never heard that in my life.
Ever?
No.
I say that to Bella a lot. I saw it online somewhere. It was some dog meme, but it's true.
I've never heard of that before. Wow. But that's so true.
It's true.
But anyways,
Oh, the commonality. Sorry, it says it has a commonality section
of what?
between psychopaths and sociopaths. Um, disregard for laws, social norms, and the rights of others, lack of remorse or guilt,
Mm.
tendency to manipulate for personal gain.
I think even the times where I say like, "Oh yeah, I'm not sorry," or I don't feel guilt, I'll always end up
Yeah,
feeling it afterwards, even if I know I'm in the right
I
for
just like feel a
anything.
little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I'm am curious. Not that I'm ever gonna meet a serial killer. I mean, again, knock on wood. Bella,
it's hard for them to exist nowadays.
why?
Because they're so. It's like easier to track criminals now.
Oh, it is. It is.
It's hard for them to get away with it or like become serial, I guess.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. But it's just also like, what were their, oh wait, actually, can you look up?
Hmm.
I actually think INFJ or no, 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 not that we're serial killers.
Oh.
Can you search up what the most rarest thing is?
Oh, rarest
Myers-Briggs. Yeah.
Myers-Briggs personality type. Oh, INFJ.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait,
Yeah.
I never knew that.
I think I read that somewhere, and then I'm like, oh,
What? 1.5 to 2% of the general population?
that I didn't know. I thought we were like 12%.
Known as the advocate or counselor, they are characterized by deep empathy, quiet idealism. I do have idealism. And a tendency to feel misunderstood due to their unique, often contradictory nature.
Yes. That
Am
is,
I contradictory?
I know I am.
Am I? I never thought of myself as that, but
Uh,
what does that mean?
I can't even put into examples when you say that for myself because sometimes, I mean, I would say how I act towards our friends or even with us, I do act a bit of outwardly. Like I'm loud, like
Yeah,
just more extroverted than people think. So that's why everyone thinks I'm an extrovert. But
yeah,
that the second I'm in an unknown environment, I like shut down. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. And maybe
yeah.
that's a contradictory.
Uh,
Well, that's just an example. That's the first thing that pop in my head that I'm kind of too lazy to think of another example. But that is a big misconception. Like the friends that I've like reconnected with, they're always like, Aaron, like, what do you mean? Like, you don't know how to make friends? Like, you're such a good talker, blah, blah. And I said, yes, I'm a good talker because I know you guys. But at the same time, if you put me in a new environment, I'm not going to know what to do or what to say.
mm,
Which also is because I don't like how people perceive me. But then sometimes I do things that people like that's like goofy or like embarrassing that
that's like me too.
yeah, that people are like, oh, why do you care how people perceive you when you're doing all this stuff? I'm like, it's different.
Okay, so I looked up what that contradictory nature means, and it says it refers to the paradox of holding opposing traits simultaneously, such as being intensely social yet deeply introverted, or idealistic yet pragmatic. Um, as extroverted introverts, they balance rich inner worlds with strong empathy, often appearing as walking paradoxes due to complex, sometimes baffling behaviors. Oh, wait, that makes so much sense because I am also like that.
Yeah.
That makes so much sense.
So what does that say about us?
I think it just means we're both introverted and extroverted. I think it just, like, depends.
Yeah.
It depends.
I know.
Idealism versus realism. They are visionary dreamers, yet they can be overly critical and big words,
Right.
perfectionistic about practical steps to achieve those dreams.
Mhm.
Yep, yep, I agree.
Yeah. No, I would say one thing I also say is, like, I need to be idealistic to be realistic, or is the other way around. I need to be realistic to be idealistic. It's one of those things that I, like, every time I'm, like, focusing on myself or helping others. I forgot what the quote was. I
Mm,
Uma Thurman said it.
but you can remember it.
No. It was a quote in a movie that I resonated with so much.
Alright, let me know if
Oh,
you
yeah, actually, can you use your phone real
Oh,
quick? They need me to be realistic so they can be idealistic.
okay, I see.
What that thing is because I'm so realistic that what things need to get done or how whatever happens, so other people can get that idealistic version of what is gonna happen,
Mm,
if that
okay,
makes sense.
never thought of it that way.
Yeah.
Um,
Because I would say, like, again, I wanna live in a perfect world, but I need to be realistic. And then once I'm realistic, I can work towards that idealistic world of a perfect world.
okay, okay. Emotional paradoxes. They are deeply emotional and sensitive, yet can appear cold, reserved, or detached, especially when overthinking or stressed.
I see that one myself.
Yeah, me when I'm stressed. Don't come near me. The helper versus self-neglect. They fight passionately for others' needs, but often fail to speak up for themselves, causing burnout.
That is 100% me.
Yeah.
I will always do everything for everyone else, but when it comes to me, I shut down. Because I also feel selfish when I do that. When I know but the thing is, you need to be selfish in this world,
Mhm,
you know? Not in this world. Like, this is your life. You need to be selfish.
mhm,
But it's just really hard for me to do that. And I've been trying to be more selfish
mhm,
without, like, obviously putting others in harm or, like, others' emotions in harm.
mhm.
But it is I am trying to be more selfish, but it's hard.
Yeah, I agree. It's like going against your nature, sort
Mhm.
of, which is hard. Yeah, I was always bad at saying no too, which is something I'm trying to get better at.
And you know what just I mean, th what this also just ties into us is that I would say I'm a people pleaser. Are you?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So that I think that also ties into as well. Like, I'm trying so hard to please people and, like, have what everyone like, to give what everyone wants, but at the same time, it's like, how can I please other people when I can't please myself? That sounded so wrong, but, like, hopefully
Yeah.
people understand what I mean.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you
But that's damn, that's the rarest. Well, look at us.
Well, yeah, that's so interesting to me that it's rare. I didn't know that.
And look, the one of the rarest personality traits, and then us 2 happen to become friends with each other.
I know, I feel like that has to mean something.
Yeah, and that could have been why we clicked. Going back to the
That's
beginning.
that's why we be yapping because we
Th
think the same way.
exactly.
Oh my god, that makes so
Mm,
much sense.
and whatever that, like, like, that whatever is said about, like, us trying to, like, get the why, and maybe that's, like, we're legit trying to ask each other why? But at the same time, we're not, like I actually don't think we ever had opposing views, but
No.
if we did,
We'd
we
still be like, "Oh, yeah, I see what you mean.
yeah.
I see what you mean by that."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, that's so true.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't disagree,
We
right?
really don't. I do not find I can't think of a time we have disagreed before.
Yeah, I think, honestly, I only disagree with people when they say, like, "This is the answer,"
Yeah.
or, like, "This is the only way." And I'll be like, "Is it really?" Hmm. Oh, also it has a thing about gender differences.
Oh,
Um, oh wait, okay. While INFJ is the rarest overall, INTJ is often cited as the rarest among women, and then INFJ. is the rarest among men.
Okay.
But I think it's rare overall, I guess.
Mhm.
Um, Interesting. Oh, driven by purpose. INFJs are often drawn to humanitarian work and seek deep, meaningful connections. I've always wanted to, but it don't pay.
No, same. Like,
It pay is
my
the only thing.
I actually don't know if I told you, like, even though, like, my my passion and I truly believe I was born in this world to help people, and unfortunately,
Yes, I used to say that.
yeah, but unfortunately, again, I don't have the brain capacity or brain skills to have became a doctor
Yeah,
or, like, I guess, go into, like, humanitarian, I mean, I could, but I like granted, that's why I also volunteered a lot in high school, but again, and
mhm.
that was also to, like, to build a college resume,
Yeah,
and
same.
I think similarly to, like, what I said about being selfish, like, I wanna make sure the like, my family and, like, my
Yeah,
people are set first,
yeah.
and, I mean, granted, I am trying to volunteer, I mean, I've been going to, um
Wait, we should volunteer together.
we should. Yeah,
I
I
love
went to
volunteering.
gardening, and then, like, the stuff that we garden, we, like, give to, um whoever does coordinates it,
Uh-huh.
and then they bring it to a soup kitchen, and I went to a soup kitchen before in college,
Mhm.
and I've searched for some here, and let's do it, you know?
One year I thought of arranging a little Cradles to Crayon birthday party,
Oh my god, you should.
but I don't know if people wanna do that,
No,
and we just kinda just, like, got rid of the idea.
no, I think I mean, I would.
Be so fun.
It would.
Let's go this year
Let's do
because
it.
my birthday's coming up.
Yeah.
Perfect timing. Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought about it a few years ago. I was like, I don't know, because like, not everyone wants to volunteer.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, and
or not
that's
everyone would
fine.
have as much fun.
Yes.
So I didn't wanna be, like, guilt tripping people for my birthday, but
Yeah.
we're just gonna throw it out there, whoever wants to come.
Yeah.
Um,
And it doesn't have to be for your
so
birthday
yeah.
either. It can just be, like, if whoever's free on the
Yeah,
weekend.
that's true. Um, and one last thing is something I've been thinking about, obviously, since my dog passed, and I was, like, looking at, different rescues and, like, shelters, adoptions, and stuff for dogs, and every time I see an older dog, I'm like, "I want to adopt it so bad."
Aw.
'Cause you know how, like, older dogs, they more likely have, health issues,
Mhm.
potentially could actually be more expensive because they have medications and stuff,
Mhm.
and I feel like they're just harder to adopt out, but, I'm
Yeah.
kinda broke too, so I think when
Yeah.
I'm older
Yeah.
and I have the money,
Again,
I want a bunch of senior dogs.
in an idealistic world, I would have all this, you know? Ideally, like, if I ever become, like, super rich, is I wanna build I called it a fulfillment I thought of it as, like, fulfillment centers, but then Christine was like, "That's what, like, warehouses are
Yeah, that's
for."
like a DC,
Yeah, and I'm like, "Oh, I didn't know they had a."
the supply chain thing.
Yes, a supply chain thing. So I'm like, "Oh, maybe, like, a revamp center of, like in, like, all the major cities in at least the United States."
Yeah,
Um, it would act as a soup kitchen, but at the same time, have people who wanna volunteer, um, go there and help, like, the homeless. Can we say homeless? Is that, like I know that's like a
oh, is that I still say that.
yeah, the housing challenge. Okay, the homeless people
Yeah,
or people struggling in need
yeah,
to go and, like, obviously, like, soup kitchen, like, provide them food, at the same time, like, help them develop some skills that can lead them into the real world, lead them into, like, job opportunities,
mhm,
and
yeah, it's so good.
yeah, I want like, obviously, I need to be rich for that to, like, develop that in all the major cities. 'Cause again, when we drive, I feel so bad for these people on the streets, and then it's just, like that's why I also hate, like, traveling to, like, downtown or stuff like that because,
Yeah,
obviously, I wanna help these people, but I right now, I can't. I do my goal this year too is to also volunteer more, um, look into, like, soup kitchens, helping people do that. I obviously, I can't garden because it's winter.
Yep.
But before I was gardening, and it just felt really nice connecting with people, like gathering all like gardening. And you know me, I don't garden.
Yeah, me
I don't
neither.
have a green thumb. But gathering all like the tomatoes, the eggplants, the zucchinis, the berries, and like bundling up and giving it to the workers so they can bring it to the soup kitchen so they can cook. And I'm like, wow.
Mm,
And it
so
made me feel good.
meaningful.
It is meaningful.
Mhm.
And yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
down.
down.
We have to find another volunteer thing then.
Yeah. We should do it. Yeah,
Good.
I wanna.
Yeah. But that is interesting though, especially for our our Myers-Briggs. But again, and that's why we click.
Yeah, it makes so much sense now.
It does. Yeah. But I guess we'll end on that, and then
Yeah.
hopefully next time we meet, I'm actually down. I can look up whatever's maybe we can find something in where I live, where you live, or even in the middle
Mhm.
and see. Because what was the thing you said? Cradles to.
Heroes of Crayons, there's a Newton location, they opened one.
Mhm.
Um, it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Um,
I do
I
wanna
did the
volun
food bank
yeah.
before, which is kinda fun.
Oh, yeah. Wait, what you do at the food bank?
What do I do? I think I was, like, packing or
Mhm.
doing something with the conveyor belt of
Oh,
cans or
I wouldn't do
something.
that.
It was, like,
Yeah,
years ago, but it was kinda fun.
yeah. I think I generally just do, like, enjoy volunteering. I
Yeah.
volunteered in college, but maybe I never really thought of it because once COVID hit, again, everything but now I guess I wanna go back into that, like,
Yeah.
because I have volunteered almost all my high school career, basically my college career.
I know I do better with, like, they just give me a task and I just do that
Yes,
versus I know, like, there's a lot of volunteer opportunities that, like, interacting with the community. But see, that's where, like, I'm more introverted. It's because I have to, like, be speaking to strangers constantly,
yes.
like, that I'm not so good with. But if it's just, like, going somewhere, you're telling me to pack these cans, I'll do that for, like, hours.
Exactly. Yeah, if you tell me to go out and market, like, help, like, engage people in, I
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
But
hard.
like you
That's hard for
said,
me.
a task-driven action, I'll do.
Yeah. I'll sort
Yeah.
clothes for hours.
Yeah, and maybe that could be a way that we could meet new people too, like, do a task and there's other people doing tasks, just, like, talk to them,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
then
That's more, like, natural for me versus,
yes.
like
"Hey, can you sign this?"
yeah, no, I can't do that.
Yeah, I can do that either.
Yeah, I'm not good at that.
Yeah. Alright,
Alright.
that's our goal. Hopefully, by the next chapter, we can talk about a volunteer opportunity we have,
Yep.
or we have done it already.
Yeah.
All right, well, sounds good. All right, thanks for
Okay.
watching, everyone. FYI,
This is FIY.
thanks for watching. Bye, Bella.
Those